Hey guys, Romacio, Fulcher, President, Millionaire, and World Global Network. Hey, I'm coming to you really quickly with just a brief explanation about our compensation plan. Hopefully, my hope is that it'll give you a deeper or greater understanding of how the comp plan works so that you can really see how lucrative this plan truly is. It's really awesome. So really quickly, just stay with me if you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through all the different packages that we have. Remember, this is just a brief overview. If you want, you can go to cnworldgn.com under downloads, cnworldgn.com under downloads, and get the entire compensation plan in whatever language you need it in, okay? But this is just a quick overview, okay? Really quickly, we've got several packages. Really quickly, you've got the Hilo box set. This is the price, $319 USD. You've got the family pack, which is $1349. You've got the premium package, which is $19.99. You've got the new BioZen product, BioZen 30, with 30 coming in a pack, $13.50. Then you have what we call the all-in pack. It's $33.50. All this is a combination of this, which is the premium pack, plus the BioZen 30 pack together at $13.50, okay? I mean at $33.50, excuse me. And then you have the loyalty membership, okay? $59. Now, here's what I want you to know really quickly. Every time you sell someone a Hilo box set that you personally sold it to a person or you recruited them, you're going to make a one-time fast start commission of $32. If you sold a family pack, one-time fast start commission of $135. Premium pack, one-time fast start of $200. BioZen pack, one-time fast start of $135. The all-in pack, one-time fast start commission of $335. And then again, every time you refer someone to be on the loyalty membership program, you receive $6 per month. Okay? Now, so we've covered the prices of the packs, and we've covered the fast start commission that you receive from selling each pack. Now, what I want to cover next is the sales volume, better known as SV. In other words, think of it this way. There is points associated with every pack, okay? So for example, you receive 100 sales volume points for anytime someone in your entire organization below you, anytime someone sells a Hilo box set, anywhere below you, whether if you know the person that made the sale or not. But if it's below you, you get paid on it. So anytime that takes place, there's 100 sales volume points that are awarded to you. Anytime a family pack is sold, 500 SV points. A premium pack, 750. BioZen pack, 500. All-in pack, 1250. And anytime someone's on the loyalty membership, anywhere down below you, it's worth 50 SV points, okay? So let's recap quickly. You know the prices of all the packs. You know the fast start commission that you receive personally if you did it yourself. And you now know the sales volume that's attached to every single package. So now what I want to show you is I want to show you how the binary works, or better yet, we call it a skynary, okay? Because it goes up to the sky. All right, take a quick look at this. All right, so over here in World Global, you get to build 2 teams. That's it. 2 teams. That's all you get to build. Here you are right here. The very first person, you're going to put on your left team. The second person, your second customer, you're going to put on your right team. Once you've done this within your first 48 hours, you're going to receive a 20% commission for the rest of your life. You receive 20% is what you get to earn. And I'm going to explain 20% of what in just a moment. But just remember that. Get your first 48 hours, 20%, okay? Now, watch what happens from there. These people right here, they're going to bring in their first 2 people, just like you did. Many people like to know, well, where do they go? Let's call this person Sarah, okay? We'll put an S here for Sarah, okay? Sarah's going to recruit her first 2 people. First one is going to go here. Second one is going to go there, okay? Boom, okay? Now, let's over here. Let's say this is Bob. Bob is going to do the same thing. We're going to help him get his first 2 people. 1 there, 1 there. So now your organization has grown from 2 to 4. If you look at this here, okay? It's a total of 6 actually. But if you look at it here, you'll see your right team is grown, your left team is grown, okay? Now, I want to cover something really quickly. A lot of people have the question, if you wanted to sponsor or recruit another person, where would they go? Watch this. Here you are here. The next person that you would recruit would go in the next open slot. You would get to choose, do you want them on your left or your right? So let's just say you wanted to put them on your left. So the next person that you personally recruited would go right here in this specific spot right there. So it would go underneath this guy and underneath this guy, and it would roll all the way up to you. Now remember, every time one of these people purchase any one of these packs, don't forget the points, the sales volume that's associated with it, and that sales volume rolls all the way up. So let's just say this guy right here purchased a family pack at $13.49. Now obviously let's say in this example, let's say you recruited this guy. So you obviously are going to make a one-time commission of $135 because you sold him the package, all right? But also 500 points is going to roll up in the tree. So 500 SV is going to go to this position. 500 SV is going to go to this guy. 500 SV is going to go to this guy. And 500 SV rolls all the way up to you. Okay? Now, I just want you to understand, every time a package is purchased, every time there's points associated with it that roll all the way back up to you. Now, let's talk about how your commissions get calculated, all right? Now, well, before we do that, one more thing. I want you to know this. You're going to experience one team will always grow faster than the other. They never grow perfectly even like this. It'd be ideal, but it just doesn't happen that way, okay? So let's just say this team continued to take off and take off. There was a person here, and you can see here, your left team is just exploding, okay? And let's say your right team is, it's got one extra person that came on it here, like so, all right? So you kind of get the picture. Every week, here's what happens. The computer system takes a snapshot of all the volume. Every week. Our pay cycle starts Monday night, midnight Pacific Standard Time to Monday night, midnight Pacific Standard Time. And here's what happens. Our computer system is going to add up all the points on your left and all the points on your right, okay? Now, let's just say on your left, you had, let's just say you had 10,000 points here, 10,000 sales volume points at the end of the week. And let's just say over here on your right, you had a total of, let's just say you had 20,000. 20,000 points there at the end of the week on your right. Here's how your commissions are calculated, okay? What we're going to do is this. The company is going to pay you what we call 10% matching volume. So, in other words, they're going to pay you 10% over here, which 10% of 10,000 would be $1,000, okay? Then they come over here, it says matching volume. They're going to pay, you're going to bring the 10,000 over here, because you got 10,000 over there. So they're going to bring the 10,000 over there. They're going to pay you another 10% of this, which would be $1,000, okay? So 1,000 plus 1,000, your commissions that week are $2,000 for that week. Now, 10% matching volume is the exact same as saying we're going to pay you 20% of the lesser leg, okay? So when we say 20%, 20% of 10,000 is 2,000. It's the same as saying 10% matching volume, okay? Now watch what happens. This is one of the things I love about the binary. So you got paid on this right here. 10,000, 20% of that is $2,000, okay? So we've talked about that. There's your $2,000. All right, so this cancels out now. But over here, you had 20,000 points. They're going to subtract the 10,000, and you're left with 10,000 points to start the next week. So the next week, you start off with 10,000 points on your left team and 0 on your right. So if you see here, it's what we call carry forward volume or rollover minutes. Whatever you don't get paid on, it rolls over to the next week. Really, really cool. Why am I sharing this with you? If one team explodes, this is what you want, okay? Because all that volume gets to be banked or stored, waiting for you to cash in on it as the other side catches up. So as this side is already exploding, it allows you to put more emphasis and more effort on this side. So therefore, you're really putting majority of your efforts building one leg versus two because this one exploded, although you're responsible for building both. So hopefully this kind of gives you an idea so that you understand when we say you make 20%, okay, you make 20% of the lesser leg every single week through infinite levels of depth. Now, the last thing I'll tell you is this. If you understand what I just showed you, then I want you to understand the power of, let's just say this was you right here. Let's say this was you right here. In this example, I'm just giving you a different scenario. Let's say this was you. Anybody below you, all of these people that were placed down below you on this right leg, even though you may not know them, every single one of them you get paid from every single week that any production is generated. So what does that mean? That means in a binary compensation plan, when you see the information, you want to immediately sign up because you can't control all the other people that are going to sign up after you. But the benefit is you were in first, and so now they're below you, and you get to make money from them. Especially in our company, as fast as things are moving, because this particular product, the Hilo, is only 5 months old. So hopefully you kind of get this scenario here. Obviously, we have better videos that are much longer. I just wanted to give you kind of a snapshot so that you had a little bit of an understanding of how the comp plan works. I hope this serves you well. Thanks for listening.